watched this thing about quantum physics.
Where right, braggart.
You're on the wrong fucking radio show.
Oh, God.
Why don't you get out of here?
Trying to impress Ricky.
He didn't say he understood it. He just saw flashing. There was some flashing lights.
Pretty
and there was,
colours.
Yeah, there's a round thing, and it got bigger, and then it got so small you could hardly see it. And they reckon it's the smallest thing ever.
What?
And then,
Joe, what do you know about quantum physics?
Nothing.
Okay, so Ricky's right?
Ricky, by the way, I was watching something on the quantum physics.
But to be fair, there's a phrase that goes around quantum physics circles, and it says, this is true. It says, if you think you understand quantum physics, you don't understand quantum physics. So, there you go.
There we go.
I certainly don't understand quantum physics.
So he just saved your ass.
The only reason I was bringing up was that there was a part in it where they talked about when Columbus first landed with the ships and how the natives where he landed couldn't see the ships because they had never seen a ship before. And it took one of them to go, no, it's there. And then once this one guy pointed it out, they all saw it. And at the beginning of the story, I had a reason for telling it. And I can't remember how it ties into what we're talking about.
There was a show on quantum physics in England recently, and Karl Pilkington called me up after it and says, I've got a headache, right? He said, okay. He said, explain to me, like, I'm going to do it. Like, he's just watched an hour programme, and suddenly I'm going to, right? And I never know when to start with it. I said, what? He said, what happened before the Big Bang? I went, nothing. He went, there must have been something. I said, there wasn't. I said, all matter that exists was in an infinitely small space, smaller than the size of an atom, okay? And it expanded and created space. He went, what did it expand into? I said, nothing. There wasn't even space for it to expand. He's going, he said, there's always been space. That was it. That was his statement. That was his
I kind of agree with that, though.
Yeah.
It had to be something there.
It's tough.
It's tough to wrap your head around it.
Trying to get him to understand that is bizarre, because his understanding of anything in the world in front of him is just amazing.
It is amazing.
It's a take on something that I've never seen.
Just explaining evolution to him is a joy. I've tried it many, many times.
I love his take on animals.
His animals are great. I remember
he was talking about the slug.
The slug, yeah.
He doesn't understand the slug.
Well, I said, the slug is as evolved as us.
Yeah.
He went, rubbish. He said, I've coughed up more complicated creatures.
He's brilliant with what he says.
He really is brilliant.
Does Karl do press?
Sorry?
We want him to be on the show. He doesn't do press or nothing.
Of it. I've got to do a couple of things.
Does he realize how famous he is? You made him extremely famous.
No, he doesn't. He thinks people just point and laugh because he's got a perfectly round head.
It's just
I've
perfect
explained
Charlie
now
Brown round head.
I can't get enough of him.
I was explaining, everyone uses the model of the giraffe. A creature like a giraffe was born with a slightly longer neck. It could reach more leaves. It could pass on its genetic material for longer. It was more successful then, etc. He went, but why did they evolve a long neck to reach the leaves? He said, why didn't they just learn to build a ladder? And I couldn't answer it. I went, yeah, good point.